Hey, it's Saturday, which means it's time for an update on the guitar. This week I thought I'd talk about the difference between practicing and playing. Practicing is going over something over and over again till you get it right. It can be playing a song over and over again, or it can be doing finger exercises to loosen up your hand, or drills like the 1-minute chord switches that I've talked about, where you're just going back and forth between one chord and the next as fast as you can to build up finger speed. And playing is just messing around, doing it for fun, maybe songs that you already know. The important part is that you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself on the instrument. And the reason I'm talking about this is because earlier this week I realized that I had no motivation to practice at all. I knew I wanted to pick up the guitar and I knew that I wanted to play and get better. I didn't want to quit or anything, but I just had no motivation. I could not get myself to do any drills at all. So I spent the whole week this week playing the guitar, which is somewhat hard because I'm not very good. I don't really know any songs. So I spent the whole week learning a whole bunch of different songs and just playing them, not worrying about how good I was doing or whether I was switching the chords fast enough or whatever. So I learned, 3 songs. I say learned meaning I can tell you the chords. I can't necessarily play them with any sort of speed. The first one I learned was Twist and Shout by the Beatles. The chords for that are D and G and A. So what it is you do 2 beats of D and then 2 beats of G and then 4 beats of A. And then you just repeat. Now there's some interesting strumming patterns you can do. As I started getting into that and trying to learn that, it really hit home why you do the 1-minute chord switches, why you need to build speed, because I'd start off on the D and I'd go fine, and then there's a pause while I try and get my hands up to the G. Now it's a new chord, I'm not as fast at it, but that means in order to have no pause, I have to strum really slowly. I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then it falls apart even then. So, drills are important. The other songs I learned were Louie Louie and Hey Joe, simplified versions of Hey Joe. Jimi Hendrix obviously does that way better than I ever could, and he throws in a lot of little licks that I cannot duplicate at all, but the main chord sequence for that is C, which I've just recently learned. It's C for 2 beats, and then G for 2 beats, and then D for 2 beats, and then A for 2 beats, and then E for 2 beats, or for E for 8 beats, excuse me. So Hey Joe is 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you repeat. And obviously, even going as slow as that, my fingers were fumbling, and I couldn't get from the C to the G quickly enough, so I know which 1-minute chord switches I have more work to do. But unlike last week, I'm feeling much refreshed. I was actually having fun playing the guitar, and it was highlighting which switches I need to work on to get these songs that I want to play, which is much more motivation than just a general sense of, oh, I want to get a little better. So the thing I have to keep in mind, and I should have known this because I've learned piano and it's the same for every instrument, is you need to have a balance between practicing and playing, just having fun, make sure you're enjoying yourself, or you're going to lose your motivation, you're going to put it down, you're going to quit, and I don't want to do that. So I got to remember, keep it balanced, and I will see you next week.